I've got some bad news for you today, or some good news for you today, depending on how much you like or hate glitches in Starfield. So there was a patch today, and that patch fixed a bunch of stability issues, different things like that. But the biggest thing for people who like the glitches, those chests that you used to abuse, they're all gone. Every single one of them. So right here's the most, renowned one. There's the spaceship vendor or ship services vendor in Jemison. And this is the chest everyone was most familiar with. This one's gone. But don't you worry, I checked a bunch of other ones, and they're all gone. So I think most likely what they did with that is they just took that object that was the chest vendor and then made it so like all of those objects in the code then are invisible or don't exist or something like that. I don't know. Or they went and manually moved them all, which I kind of doubt that though. But so anyway, there's a bunch of patch notes and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and read these to you. I'll link to this in the description of this video. It's on the Reddit. It's not a huge one. It's not the super patch they keep talking about. It's just another small update. So a small update has gone out for Starfield on Xbox, Microsoft Store, and Steam. This update addresses some issues with performance and stability, as well as a few general gameplay issues. We are continuing to work on a larger update that will add features and improvements that we have noted in our last update notes. Thank you so much for your continued feedback and support of Starfield, and we look forward to a future with you on this journey. Starfield 1.7.33 update fixes and improvements. General, characters fixed an issue that could cause some characters to not be in their proper location. Not really sure exactly, maybe NPCs maybe. Star stations. Oh, this one's a pretty renowned one now. Fixed an issue where star stations would be labeled as a player-owned ship. There was a glitch you could do, and it would make for any of this, you could do it a certain way, and you'd make it so like the den or something like that would be your spaceship, and you could then go inside of it from anywhere, and it could totally screw your game over though. So it's kind of good they fixed this, because this one could actually destroy your save file, basically, and soft lock you. So that's kind of good. Vendors addressed an issue that allowed a vendor's full inventory to be accessible, which is the one I just talked about. They made the chest invisible for everyone, so that way any vendor's chest you just cannot be seen by the player or something like that. Graphics on AMD PC has resolved an issue that caused star lens flare not to appear correctly in AMD GPUs. Graphics addressed an upscaling issue that could cause textures to become blurry. That might fix for me, because my god, lots of weird things were blurry for me. Resolved an issue that could cause photosensitivity issues when scrolling through the inventory menus. Okay, not familiar with that. Hand scanner addressed an issue where the hand scanner caused hitching. Okay, maybe I'm familiar with that. And then various stability and performance improvements to address crashing and freezes. Now, I really hope this applies to outposts, because right now, at least before this, there's a glitch in the game where if you have too many storages linked together in an outpost, then you start getting random hangs in the game where it'll just freeze for 3 seconds every like 30 seconds. It is really bad. So you have to like minimize storages in outposts, or else you get screwed. Ships displays fixed an issue that would cause displayed items to disappear when applied to in-ship mannequins. Fixed an issue that would cause items stored in razor leaf storage containers and weapon racks to disappear after commandeering another ship. Okay, well, that's it for those patch notes. It's not a huge patch, obviously, but this at least one thing here was huge. But now it makes me wonder what else they changed that they, just didn't really completely go over, maybe. So, I mean, that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. But I'm going to now go and test every single exploit, and even like soft exploits, like the 20,000 XP per minute farm and stuff. I'm going to go test all those, and I'll make a video for you guys about exploit testing. So expect that here in a few hours, hopefully. But that's it for this one. That's the patch notes. That's what they changed. The chests are gone at least, and I will go and see what else may or may not have been changed.